Hey, wonderful people, what's going on? In another little segment of the Everyday Progressive Show, hosted by yours truly, Progressive Joe. Um, there's been some responses from my comments on other videos pertaining to basic income and such, where I address fully, because I've come to expect it, right? The concerns that some people have from the left, mostly, who have legitimate concerns about the way UBI or basic income is being put forward by some people. How some people like Charles Murray are trying to um, have it be a complete replacement for the social welfare state, including Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and that for me is the wrong way to go. Okay, I mean I want to say off the bat that I'm for a federal jobs guarantee, for a basic income, or if basic income comes in the form of extending Social Security to all adult citizens of $1,000 a month at least, hey, I'm for that too. Just so you guys know. And I also dig the idea of what you see on the screen here, modern monetary theory or the modern monetary system. And it really does accurately describe what's going on um, monetarily with our economy. I mean, I'm with it. Okay. It's just that some people, I mean, maybe they're just the way I put my comments, maybe they assume I'm against it, or I just don't know about MMT. Learn MMT. Like I've been, do I know every little thing about it? No. I mean, I just read the little crib notes. But I plan to get into it when I got the time to do it. But I just want to make this video stating that I'm definitely for a federal jobs guarantee on top of a basic income, either as a basic income on top of current social programs or extending Social Security. Um, I just want to make that really clear. I don't want no one out there thinking that I'm for UBI only, or I'm for a horrifically right wing neoliberal basic income, which I'm not. I'm for UBI plus or extended Social Security. I've looked at this federal job guarantee and thought, hey, that's a good idea, but I don't know why people try to push it like it's the end all be all. I think it's just one part of the future economy. It must be implemented, in my opinion, to where people, if they want to work at guaranteed jobs where they're making like full blown, living wage or like 30, 40,000 a year, so be it. Especially if they're doing like, environmental works and such, planting trees or whatever. They want to do that. Hey, great. But I also want to make sure that there's in place as well either a basic income on top of current social programs or just extending Social Security to all adult citizens who simply aren't getting it because they're just too young. $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month or so. That's what made that position really, really clear. Because I know that there's a lot of sneaky marketing by those on the right, trying to sell it like it's your basic income is a full replacement, and it's not. It should not be. Because the way I figure it, and the link is in the description below, that shows that we spend an estimated $4 trillion a year on poverty's expensive symptoms. 1.05 trillion of that is related to childhood poverty, related to crime, health issues, and lost productivity, or foregone earnings, basically the same thing. Um, and the thing is, the net cost. Then remember, the net cost of a basic income is actually far cheaper than just letting poverty exist the way it does today. Because the current welfare programs we have, they do help to a point, but they are bureaucratic, they are red tape laden, um, means tested, means you have to make below a certain amount even to qualify getting for them. So they're problematic, but they do help somewhat. Okay, they do, but they got problems of their own. That should not be replaced by UBI or anything like that. Because it does help out so many people. But the basic income just makes sure that there's, the way I think of it as a public inheritance, or how we have public roads, public highways, public libraries, public schools. I think of it as just a form of it's public money you get once a month as an investment in you, because you're going to spend, as a consumer and me, we're probably going to spend it pretty much right back into the economy. And There's an article by Business Insider or Forbes saying that if we did a basic income for 8 years, it would add, as icing on the cake, it would add $2.5 trillion worth of economic growth to the GDP. And many test pilots of a basic income have shown that it really reduce the poverty, increase health outcomes, increase educational, um, improves educational situations, many other wonderful little side effects. So if someone says, "Oh, there's no evidence," there's plenty of evidence. There's also another link, basicincome.org/research. The link is in the description. That link is in the description below. So I just want to make sure that people that do come to the site don't think I'm just trying to push some fucking far right wing fucking version of UBI, which is what I coined UBI minus. That's no good. I advocate for say UBI plus or extended Social Security. If you want to fit into the MMT model, which I agree with. No, you don't agree with it. But I'm sure some will say, well, if you fully understand, like what the fuck don't I understand? Could you please point that out? But seriously, I just want to make my position clear in that. Because you got people fighting. Now, I don't know if it's a contrived fight, for all I know. I don't know, like federal jobs guarantee versus a basic income or extended Social Security. I just do both. Basic income fucking saves money. I fucking demonstrated that just now, compared to what we're doing now with poverty existing. And I read a number somewhere that the federal jobs guarantee will cost an estimated $500 billion a year. It's a healthy investment in the people. I mean, hell, we cut down a good chunk of the fucking military pork barrel spending. We put some of that money that goes to that towards the federal job guarantee. So there's all kinds of ways we can figure it out. But as far as like, modern monetary theory states, we can technically never run out of money. We can always have, plenty of it to deal with the problems that we have. And we can do it in such a way that inflation really isn't a factor. And only thing taxes do is just act as accounting that tax money goes back into the coffers to hedge against further inflation. Is my understanding of it. Taxes do not fund these programs. The government automatically funds these programs off the rip. Taxes just go back into the treasury as a offset and a counter towards possible inflation. Uh, if I'm wrong about that, let me know. But yeah, I'm down with the modern monetary system. I'm down with the federal jobs guarantee, and I'm down with the basic income or extended Social Security. So hopefully, if anyone's out there's got any confusion about my stance on that, it clears it up. And y'all take it easy.